Zohran Mamdani won over New York, and let's see what happens now. Now the real test begins because New York woke up different this morning, the morning after the election. Not just because the city has a new mayor, but because for one brief moment, it believed again. Zohran Kwame Mamdani stood on that stage last night, the son of Uganda and India, a 34-year-old democratic socialist who now holds the keys to America's largest city, a city that has broken men twice his age and richer than him by miles, a city that rarely forgives idealists. But sometimes, just sometimes, it lets them win. And I, for one, think that that is a good thing.
We believe in standing up for those we love. Whether you are an immigrant, a member of the trans community, one of the many black women that Donald Trump has fired from a federal job, a single mom still waiting for the cost of groceries to go down, or anyone else with their back against the wall, your struggle is ours too. And we will build a city hall that stands steadfast alongside Jewish New Yorkers and does not waver in the fight against the scourge of anti-Semitism. Where the more than 1 million Muslims know that they belong.
New York City, breathe this moment in. That's what Zohran Mamdani told the crowd at his victory speech. We are breathing in the air of a city that has been reborn. Now, it was a beautiful line. It was almost biblical. And for a second, you could feel something shift. But history reminds us, and James Baldwin would have said it plain, that moments like this are dangerous if we mistake symbolism for salvation, because New York has a long memory. It remembers the reformers who came before, the dreamers who promised to cleanse the rot, and how quickly the machinery of power swallowed them whole. It remembers what happens when vision meets bureaucracy, when hope meets the NYPD, when the poor meet the budget committee. So Mamdani wasn't supposed to win. No billionaires, no party bosses, just people, renters, workers, believers in something different. That's pretty amazing. That in itself is revolutionary in an age when money usually decides everything. But now the revolution has to govern, okay? So Malcolm X would have warned him about that. He would have said that power concedes nothing, not even to good intentions. He would have said that the system has a way of dressing reformers in the same suits as their predecessors, teaching them to smile for the cameras while their movements grow tired outside the gates. So let's see. And Baldwin, ever the witness, would have looked out at the jubilant crowd and said, God gave Noah the rainbow sign, no more water, the fire next time, meaning rejoice, but don't get comfortable. The same city that crowned you will test you. The same press that adored you will doubt you. The same people who lifted you will still be waiting for rent relief, for safety, for dignity. If you doubt what I'm saying, go back and study Barack Obama's first term. Hope. And then what happened? Because this isn't just about one election. It's about whether this country still has the capacity to be moved by empathy, whether it can still choose people over power, compassion over cynicism, courage over confidence. People over power, that's pretty important. That's what Mamdani, that's what he says. And so I wish him well. I hope it works, because it's about time that people choose, that we all choose people over power and politicians. Mamdani's victory didn't happen in a vacuum. It came after years of political despair, years of watching Washington play musical chairs with our hope, after a government shut down, after another round of billionaires buying influence while families bought groceries on credit, still not getting SNAP benefits, and so on and so on and so on. After politicians in polished suits told us change takes time, while generations aged waiting for that change. So yes, election night in New York City mattered. It was the sound of something stirring in America's political soul. But it was also a test for all of us, because if this win is to mean anything, it has to outlast the headlines. It has to reach beyond the boroughs into the places where democracy is still a rumor. into small towns and rural roads, red states, blue states, anywhere people have stopped believing that their vote matters, that their pain matters, that, as a matter of fact, they matter. Mamdani spoke of empathy, of justice, of a politics that answers to the many, not the few. And I want to believe him. I want to believe that this city can still surprise itself. But faith, like democracy, demands proof. And that proof won't come in a speech. It'll come in the long nights when the cameras are gone, when the budgets are tight, when the powerful push back and the people ask, what happened to their miracle? Now, the campaign was the sermon. Now comes the scripture. And maybe that's what this moment really is. Not a miracle, but a reminder that belief is dangerous, yes, but it's also necessary. That the work of hope never ends. It just changes hands. New York handed it to Zohran Mamdani last night. Let's see what he does with it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a show. We're live every weekday at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time with new clips dropping at 2 p. and 8 p. And if you want even more Don Lemon Show content, join the Lemon community. Members get exclusive posts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live chats just for you. So hit the join button or visit our channel page to sign up. Thanks again for all your love and your support, and I'll see you next time.